Okay. Now we're up to, I don't know if you're following inside or not. I don't know if you have a safer.
Sometimes. Oh, I don't have a
What?
favorite, but sometimes I go on Safari.
Okay. So we have over here Aleph Nisa. Shara Torah Perikei. We're talking here. Perikei is the obligation to be machzik like Torah, the tremendous scar, to support her. So he says, V'isa b'medrash Rabbah shir hashirim ala posik elginas egois yoradet. Says the Medrash. Amr B'Shua ben Levi. Nimshul Yisrael. Klal Yisrael is being compared here to an egos, a nut, a walnut. Egos. My egos is an exezes v'nechlefes. The nut is cut off and it regrows. U'tevasa hutzusa. And it's for its benefit, and maybe they're not tree. Let's see. And it's for its benefit that it's cut. Lama. Shimuschalefes kiseyor ukitziparnaim, because it renews itself like your hair and your fingernails. Shenigzozim v'nischalfen. So too, kach kol ma shiso goizes in me'amolim v'neisem amle akar b'olam hazeh. Wow, it's an interesting comparison. So too here, Klal Yisrael, that they, so to speak, cut off from their work. You know, they take what they worked, they produced, like the tree, they cut it off, and they give it to the Amlei Torah, to those learning Torah in this world. So it's for their benefit. The Taivosam increases them in Achlofim. It's for their benefit that it's cut and it's renewed. And they're given more riches in this world. Just like a tree. You cut it, you prune it, you harvest it, whatever, and more grows. So too, Klal Yisrael, that they do the same with what they produce, the material produce, and it renews itself, and they get Taran Elam Abba. And not only that, I don't know if this is still the Medrash or the Chafetz Chaim, that the other person who's learning, because of his support, it's called on his name. This must be the Chafetz Chaim. And as we know, you have a portion in their learning. As the Gemara in Saita tells us, B'Shimon Achi Azariah, right? That he was called Shimon Achi Azariah because, I don't remember which one, supported the other one. As we know, the famous Yisachar and Zvulun. As it says in the Medrash Rabbah and Parshas Kedoshim, Rav Huna, Rav Yirmiyah, Amru B'Shem, Rav Chia bar Abba. Also, Kosh Baruch Hu lost his sale, v'chupois the Bali mitzvahs. Kosh Baruch in the future is going to make awnings, coverings, chuppahs, for Bali mitzvahs, in parentheses, perish machzikei HaTorah. Bali mitzvahs are those who support, strengthen the Torah. It's a B'nai Torah B'gan Eden. They're going to make it next to the B'nai Torah because they have a portion in that. The Machzikei Torah have a portion in the learning of the B'nai Torah. So you'll be there together with those B'nai Torah that you supported. Visale Gimel Kroyin. And there's 3 psukim that it brings. The Chada Pasuk Koheles Ki B'tzel HaChochma B'tzel HaKesef. Where the Chochma is the Kesef. Beis, the pasuk in Shayo, Asher Enosh Yasser Sois Uben Odom Yachzik Bo. So I guess Enosh Yasser, so for those who do actually learn, and the Ben Odom that are machzik it, strengthen it. But then, and the third pasuk, Eitz Chaim Hina Machzikim Bo. It's an Eitz Chaim for those who are machzik. It doesn't say those who learn, those who are machzik. Shimon Achi Azariah Omru Shmoi, but in Perikam of Zvochin. Well, Shimon Azariah. Why is it called Shimon Achi Azariah? Which would make it sound that Azariah is greater. Shimon is he's the brother of Azariah, right? The Gemara there says, what's the Mishnah? Sounds like. Shimon was great in Azariah. Elidesha Azariah Oisek b'Prakbat. Being that Azariah went out in business, when they sent refusal Shimon, and he would give it to Shimon, he would support Shimon. So therefore, the halacha is being called on Azariah's name. It's being attributed to Azariah, Shimon, who's the brother of Azariah. The Kavasei, the same thing in Pasuk in the Torah. Uzvulun Amos Machzvulun B'Tzeisecha, Yisacha B'Yolecha. V'alo Yisacha Godom Yizvulun. So why is Zvulun first? Alaydesha Zvulun Mafish Miyishuv. Zvulun would travel away. V'Yosef B'Pakpakim and do business. Ubava Nesan Tepiv Shal Yisacha, and he would give it to Yisacha. Nesan Yisacha B'Amolei. The Fichach Nikah Pasuk Al Shmoi. Therefore, the Pasuk's on his name Smach Zavulun, because he's the one who makes it possible. It says and you don't lose out even. It's good. In Olam Haba, right? But says not only that, you don't lose out by doing this. In Olam Hazeh, Kedisa b'med Shabbat Pashas Titzave ala Pasuk in Mishlei. The Pasuk in Mishlei is Kiner Mitzvah v'Torah. Ma'u Kiner Mitzvah. What does it mean? The ner is a mitzvah. El Komi Sha'is a mitzvah. Anyone who does mitzvahs Ki'ilu. It's as if he's lighting a candle in front of Hashem. The mitzvah is a ner. In other words, by doing a mitzvah, you're lighting a ner. And you're giving life to yourself. Shenikras ner. Shenemar ner Hashem. Nishmas Adam. Umahu v'Torah. So what's the continuation of the Torah? There are many times a person plans on doing a mitzvah, and your Yetzirah says to you, mitzvah. Why? It's going to cost you good money. What are you doing? Instead of giving it to others, save it for your children. Yetzirah says, ten the mitzvah. No, give it to a mitzvah. What's that answer to a mitzvah? Just like a ner when it's burning. I feel even if thousands of people would come and light their candles from this candle, that candle stays, doesn't get. So if you give to mitzvahs, your candle, your mitzvah, your ner is not going to be smaller. Next day, Beis Nisan. Came to Isagam, came to Zara Kodesh Pashas Vayechi. Similar to that, it's written in the Zohar. Vizel L'Shonei. Amai Akdim Bevirakon Zvulun Yisachar Todr. Why is it that the brachas of Zvulun are always before Yisachar? Like we quoted, Smach Zvulun, B'Tzeisecha, B'Yisachar, B'Yolecha. But Yisachar, Ishtadlusa B'Raisa. Yisachar is the one who's working and being Oisik in Torah. But Raisa Akdim B'Chol Asar, and Torah comes first. My Akdim Le Zvulun B'Bir Kohen. So why does our says Zvulun first and comes to the brachos? We Akdim Le, Moshe Akdim Le. Right? His father and by Yaakov's brachas, Yisachar is first, and Moshe and his brachas puts them first. El Zvulun Zoche Al Da'apik Pita B'Pumi V'Yava Pumi Yisachar. Zvulun comes first because he took the bread out of his own mouth and gave it to the mouth of Yisachar. And therefore he gets the bracha first. From here we learn that someone who supports, someone who learns Torah, not to become he gets brachas from above, the tazor, and down here. The change he's the two tables, both riches and both Torah. What others don't merit. Zoche la'utra divorek b'hayalma. He merits the utra should be Osha, yeah. That he'll be blessed in this world. Have a portion in the next world. That's the Zohar and Pashas Vayechi. Hago. This will explain what the pasuk says. Smach Zulun, B'Zaysecha, B'Yisachar, Ba'alecha, this is Chavetz Chaim saying, Perish, Avshein Mider Chasoicha, L'Smach, Beis, Toisem, Ribeis, L'Schara. Generally, the merchant, the guy going out to business, he's not happy. He has to leave his house to go do business, and he'd rather stay home. When he comes back and he was successful, that's when he's happy. So why does the pasuk mean smach zvulun b'tzeisecha? Because when he's leaving, he doesn't offer me matzlich. Yeah, I'm all over it. Maybe he'll do all this work and he won't make anything. And especially if he's going out on the sea, it's a danger. He's putting himself in danger. That's why Moshe Rabbeinu said, "Atos vulon, use vulon tuchel smaich b'tzeisecha lahaflik b'sfina." You could rejoice when you're going out on the boats. Because at the same time Yisachar is sitting in your tents. That you established for him to be able to learn. It's interesting. I never realized that. Yisachar in your tents. It doesn't say Yisachar ba'oy olam. So that's how he's saying it. You can be happy when you go out because Yisachar is in your tents that you built for him. So you're sure that you'll be matzliach. As the Zohar said, and therefore, even b'tzeisacha, you could be happy. Okay.